I'm taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
But that is a good episode with Ransom and all, because we did listen to it. We had an album review finally. Try to get one off. Hopefully, get some more off. Ransom and Dave East. They put out a project called Final Call. And I know in the chat I kind of mentioned, I don't know if it's something that Rome would actually enjoy, because it's
honestly, I didn't get that when you put that in there, because I was like, don't this nigga listen to Ransom?
I listen. There's so many different Ransoms, I don't even know which Ransom I'm listening to. But I listen to
the one with the bars, nigga.
There's only one Ransom. There's the Ransom from 18 from New Jersey.
There's another one.
There's a storm.
Triangle offense.
There's another one. Ransom from TDE.
I don't count that nigga.
Yeah, I don't know who that is.
Ransom. I feel like old. I've listened to Ransom for at least 20 years now.
Same here. 20 years. Exactly 20 years.
It's crazy.
So that's why I was kind of like, I think this nigga, I've heard him hear fucking Ransom before. So.
I listened to the other Ransom, but I got introduced to this Ransom through
Griselda. See, and that's why I know this nigga listen to Griselda, so you can't listen to Griselda and not know who Ransom is or heard some fucking decent amounts of Ransom. So that's why I was like...
Him and Conway have an album together. So yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so when he said that shit, that's why I was like, why would he say that? Like, this nigga listens to Ransom.
I thought he was a nigga that they was putting on. I didn't know this nigga been out.
Hell no, he was around before they were.
He was
basically Fabulous and Joe Budden and Little Bro in a sense.
Yeah,
they all from the same era, Saigon, all the people.
Except with Ransom didn't want to cross over. He just want basically he's how Lloyd Banks is now. Just wants to rap, and he just never chased the crossover.
But he got a cult fan base. Like, I'm a fan of Ransom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's like,
nigga, if you've been rapping for 20 years, you better have a fucking cult fan. Especially if you ain't trying to cross over.
But I mean, there's certain guys, like Currency. There's certain guys that have a strong cult fan base. They can talk.
Yeah, but
it's different. Currency had like higher mainstream looks and shit. I mean, I used to bump. What's that shit he had with Remy Ma and Lil? Where the cash at? Like, come on.
Yeah, Ransom
Ransom never had no look like that.
Yeah, Ransom never graduated from the DJ Clue circuit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
everybody else, like Ransom is like Billy Bathgate if he would have kept rapping.
Even like, I remember his boy Hitchcock. Hitchcock knows his boxing too. Hitchcock actually he talked his boxing a lot more. But
I remember R.A. the Rugged Man.
I think he still talks about that shit. Yeah.
Oh, R.A. the Rugged Man knows his boxing.
Yeah. I mean, was it him and Floyd used to go at it?
Yeah, I remember that. But yeah, no, this album is fire.
So pretty much the good of this album is like Ransom still got it. Ransom was spin all throughout this album. Like, honestly, if he wasn't this, it probably wouldn't have not been as listenable, because like I said, Dave East's voice is kind of grating now. Like,
I hate the voice. I'm sorry, can I just say that?
Niggas is like, yo, let me get a Dave East free version of this project.
Real quick, I listened to Dave East couple mixtapes with the Styles P joint, the Kiari, I think he had a daughter name. I like a few songs, the KD songs, but I'm just saying, like, that was a few years ago. But over the years, progressively, his voice has just gotten worse and worse, and it makes it really, to me, almost unbearable.
Nah, the Styles P shit was a few years ago. The other shit,
the Styles
P shit was fire.
I know that was fire.
That's something we were supposed to review and we didn't get a chance to.
The thing is, it's a
raspy on a couple tracks, but no,
it's a pattern. It's a pattern with Dave East. Like, I've always said, like, Dave East can, like, some people get on me over this. No, some people get, listen, I never said that Dave East can't rap, because my man Ty, keep it 100 bucks, and shout out to him, he always get on me, pause, because he's like, you don't fuck with Dave East? How you don't fuck with Dave East? You think he trash? Like, I don't think he trash. Dave East can rap, but he's boring. He's fucking boring.
He's boring.
Like,
he always rap.
I won't say he's boring. He's like one-dimensional.
I always preferred, like when it was like him and Don Q.
He's better when he's better or more tolerable when he's with other people. Like, when like you said, the Styles P shit was fire. And now the Ransom's just fine, like because he's just.
Well, the Kiara shit by himself was fired too.
It was good, but that he had like Nas, you know, he not with Nas.
He had features, but he still had good solos. But all I'm saying is like that was years ago. Like he hasn't.
Yeah.
That was like
been on that level.
Wait, that was with that Chris Brown single, right? That was they had that Chris Brown here, that little Chris Brown little video and shit.
That was like in like 2017. Yeah, it was like 8 years ago.
Yeah, dude. Remember we fucking reviewed a recent Dave East project that. Remember, I think somebody in the comments was like, "Hey, yo, review the Dave East, and we reviewed it, and we all gave that shit a unanimous fucking 6.
It was a Karma 3. I remember. Karma 3.
Yeah. I remember that. I think that was
Dave East is cool. He ain't whack. It's just
no, he's never been whack, but it came off to me like I don't know. He's like a Tinashe of rap. Pause. What I'm saying is. He's like a Tinashe of rap, okay? I feel like
what is that even supposed to mean?
Explain it.
I know, right?
There's talent there, okay? There's talent, but something's missing, and there's something been missing, and that's why they never got fully.
Yeah, no, what's missing is because basically the project kind of contrasts because Ransom has a rapping voice, like when he raps, it sounds natural, like there ain't no bullshit, like motherfucker just he spits and bam, it goes.
It's real one-dimensional flow, but it's amazing. The bars are crazy. So
Dave can rap too, but his rapping voice ain't, you know, it's like a horrible contrast. Like you don't want to listen to, like you're listening, but it's like god damn, it's great to listen to.
His rapping voice used to be straight.
I feel like 7-8 years ago, it wasn't that bad. It wasn't
actually his rapping voice used to be dope, but now it's like it's hit or miss. Like sometimes it'll sound gravelly as fuck, like he smoked some Marlboros and he's trying to impersonate Lil Bibby.
Yeah. Sometimes that's very bad.
Very bad. Then sometimes it's like, all right, it's cool, it's okay. Like I fucks with it, like, and it's too much of that, Like I need your voice to be on one octave or whatever the fuck. Like
he must have smoked his vocal cords out. Paul.
Yeah, that or I heard.
How much smoking you doing?
No, I remember seeing a podcast. I don't know. Like he said, he was like on the codeine and shit. So he probably just all the drugs probably ruined his shit. You know, sometimes that's the case.
The codeine had to do it, cause bro, like smoking. Cause if it was just pure smoking. Way more niggas' voices would be fucked up.
Yeah, exactly. Your voice wouldn't be that bad.
Hold on. I'm pretty sure. What's his name? George Clinton. That happened to him. I think he mentioned that once. How he smoked too much, and his vocal cords wasn't the same after that.
No, I don't think it was I don't think it's his vocal cords that kind of. That motherfucker.
These niggas was doing all types of fucking drugs, bro.
This wasn't just weed. This ain't just weed. That can't be just weed.
I wasn't gonna go into the whole history. I was just gonna say smoke.
Yeah, his vocal. I wouldn't. His vocal cords ain't shit. You know, what I mean, he smoked his brain cells kind of like out there, bro. Like he's like he you know. I mean, it's sad to say because he does speak normal, but you know the drugs. You know it messed him up. You know, but yeah, no. I think that's just like the biggest contrast though. But like I said, the cat they were spitting the production too. Like now, usually like a whole album full of beats that don't have any drums behind it can kind of get grating after a while. But I get it. Niggas like to rap over soul.
That's the Ransom specialty. That the Ransom specialty, rapping with over beats with no drums,
with like little bit of drums, like tiny bit of drums. That's like the
I feel like niggas do that because they can't ride the beat or they lazy. Like
I can see that. I don't know. There was I don't know what song I've been replaying on it because I think I listened to it in full today, like completely. But there's a one line where Ransom says, you know, like I'm dating a white chick, but my wife really darker than darker than Mandela or Marcus Garvey. I don't know, but there was some
darker than Garvey.
That was fucking hard. As soon as I kept going back to that one, but I can't remember what song it was.
Was that the Mosque? No, I don't think that was the Mosque.
Was it? It might have been Blood and Water. It might have been Blood and Water. I don't know if it was. I was just listening to it. Yeah. That was hard though. Ransom just be killing shit. Like that's the guy. Like you know, it was like
it was Blood and Water. It was
Blood and Water. Yeah. But so like it's just like it's crazy. Like I never heard this nigga ever have a whack verse in 20 years. I don't know. Maybe I'm glazing, but there's certain niggas like Jada Kiss.
Nah, some niggas like that. They don't really have a whack verse
ever. Yeah.
And honestly, you surprise yourself. Like I feel like if you write a verse, you always want your verse to be above average.
Of course.
So if your verse hits a 5, then it's like, damn. Like if your verse shouldn't ever go below a 6.
But I enjoyed a lot of the references, a lot of the like Pan-African references, the Malcolm X theme, of course, which is I'm sure he did that on purpose of dropping this on the date of his of Malcolm X's death and then calling the first track Autobahn Ballroom, which that was one of my favorite tracks on it. Like
let's set that shit off right though. Yeah.
The intro was dope. The J Electronica, the second one, I was like, I fucked with
the final call. I
feel like J Electronica's like an AI or a fake. I don't feel like Electronica's verse. I'm like, come on, I like Electronica, but that verse was kind of weird to me.
I fucked with his verse.
It was cool, yeah. I mean, Meth also dropped on By Any Means Necessary. That was a dope verse from him.
Meth been killing shit. Like he killed that.
The first four fucking tracks I was playing over and over. Autobahn Ballroom, Final Call, Soul Food and Mecca.
Soul Food and Mecca was dope.
Soul Food and Mecca is the shit.
Real quick, I want to mention that on the Al Kabir beat, that sounds like a Larry Jr. Dom Candy West Coast beat. It was kind of interesting.
Yeah, I mean that was the girl track, the commercial, and yeah, it did. I think that was like the track. That was like the only track that actually had some.
I mean, they should probably drop a video if they haven't, dropped a visual or something for that, because I feel like that's kind of a song. It's unusual of a Ransom to have that kind of beat, with Dave East.
Yeah, he probably won't though. He probably won't drop no video.
Probably won't. But it's super West Coast.
But yeah, the first.
I think they got like 2 videos already.
The first 4 tracks were like he. It wasn't after that, and the tracks after that, I'm not saying were bad, but like Mayhem, 22 G's did not fit on that fucking song. That was like, all right, well, why the fuck we put him on this shit?
I mean, I thought he was decent.
I thought he was spitting though.
Yeah, so did I.
It really didn't fit. I don't know. It just didn't fit.
Yo, man, sometimes you just want a nigga to jump on the song and spit a dope verse, bro. Like. Like, this nigga King P was gonna AR the fuck out the album. Nah, man, you didn't have enough Muslim references. Like, dude, like I don't like how you mentioned pork in the second bar. Like, nigga, yo, Dylan, get this motherfucking pump out the goddamn studio.
I mean, the track that didn't really do for me was Exotic Prayer Rugs. I wasn't fucking with that track that much.
Yeah, that's okay. Like, I feel you on that, man. Like, yeah. Maybe it was the beat or something.
Yeah, but I didn't like it. That one was kind of weak, and I ain't gonna lie. When I heard the guy in the end, I kind of.
I think the two. I think no. It wasn't a bad, but that is one of the ones that one of the 2 songs that I really didn't like care for all that much. That and Al Kabir Beach was all right, but I don't know. I didn't like.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, it was all right. Yeah.
It was unfortunately it was Dave. I didn't like Dave's fucking verse on that shit. I was like, oh come on.
Yeah, I can't listen to that gravelly.
And no,
chord starts.
Here's the thing. No, it wasn't only that it was gravelly. It was like Al Kabir Beach might have probably been like one of the most like soulful beats on that, and he just like the gravelly over the soulfulness was not mixing. Like, bro.
Yeah, I ain't trying to hear no battle cat sampling ass nigga on the soulful beat. Like.
I mean, truthfully, if it had some drums, maybe it would have probably made him kind of spit that a little different. If it had some drums, but yeah, him drive. I mean, he did his best, rapping over soul samples and shit like that. But I have a feeling like he probably needs like drums in order to try to guide how he actually spits the shit.
No, I'll say with this, the one verse that I really fucked with from Dave East on this album was on the Mosque. I fucked with his verse on that.
Yeah,
he did his shit on that one. But he was hit or miss, but that one he was spitting on that.
Yeah, I just wish he had more moments where it kind of came together on it. But yeah, it was just like it just seemed like Dave was just trying his hardest not to fuck up the vibe of the album. Where Ransom was just effortlessly just like killing each track. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like Ransom did like a lot of the heavy lifting on this.
and I love the one of my favorite songs on it was actually the last one, Farewells. I was fucking with that one, especially Ransom.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Farewells.
And then the Malcolm X clip quote to end it. Started with Malcolm X, ended with Malcolm X. That was a great way to end it. But Farewells, Audubon Ballroom, Soul Food in Mecca, and By Any Means, like those are like probably my favorite to me. And Final Call. But like, yeah, half the album I was fucking with. Like,
hey yo, Rome, you've been quiet, so what's your thoughts on this album? Or did he just smoke himself retarded? Oh, there you are.
My bad. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, the album was cool. I like Mayhem, 22 G's. That nigga raw. He led the way. Dave East led the way. Ransom is cool sometimes. He's not cool all the time. Like the shit he be saying is all good, but it's just like, and for song purposes, it don't sound good all the time.
He just has that one flow.
Huh?
You know, his flow isn't versatile. I think we can keep it. We can say that, right? He just raps one way. Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, but it's one way that's dope. Like Dave East is one way, but it's one way that's hit or miss.
No, Dave East has many different pockets. Ransom stays in the same pocket on pretty much every song.
Hold on, and that might be the problem with Dave East. He tries to hit too many pockets, and is not good at half of them.
He's not landing on it.
He be
and I don't even be hearing all these pockets and shit. Like dudes just sound like he be reading off the paper sometimes too.
No, he be finding different flows. And then the J Electronica song trash as hell, yo. I liked it until he came on. Then I was like, yeah, there's no way I can hear this shit again knowing that these niggas on the end of the song doing this shit. Sorry. I thought the first part of the album, I was like, man, this shit going slow. Then the middle part, it picks up, and I'm like, okay, these songs are what is it? The Sunset in Mecca, or what is it called?
Soul Food in Mecca. That was the third
fire.
track.
Yeah, that track was fire. I was like, okay, it's picking up. And then the next track was fire. And then what? Mayhem was after that, and I was like, okay.
Yeah, By Any Means Necessary was the one. Was the one after Soul Food in Mecca.
And then Mayhem, and I was like, okay, this album got some shit going. And then it started slowing down back towards the end. I'm like, yeah, I'm good. I'm good with 17 minutes of the 35. That's my fucking review.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, because I had to feel that. I mean, you like, it's like, it's just the way. That's why I said, like, I didn't know if you were gonna like something like this, because it's, you know, just because it's not your type. I mean, I know you like bars and everything, but just the way these two kind of spell, I was like, I know this nigga's not gonna like it like that. I just had the feeling you weren't.
I would say, bro, even though he kind of still qualifies as a young nigga, I don't know, maybe kind of, but he does have a versatile, taste of rap, you know.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But no, this is different, because, you know, I mean, this is, like I said, because this ain't, you know, a musical album. Like, I mean, it's, you know, it has the.
No, wait, that don't make sense, nigga. Like,
no, the beats were amazing. Like the beat, I'm not.
Because I think it's a musical. The production's too good right now.
I'm not talking about the production, bro. I'm talking about like how the niggas are spinning like that.
And by the way,
it was more the collaboration.
By the way, as far as the production goes. As far as the production goes, I think it was refreshing to hear Ransom not rapping over, and I don't have an issue with him because I actually like him, but sometimes it gets a little too much with Nicholas Craven. Like it was finally good to him to step away from the Craven beats, because Craven for some reason been off lately. I don't know why.
Craven and Ransom have that pause. They got nice.
No, but the thing is, like Craven is good, but then he has his times where it's just like he oversaturates, and then it's the same soulless sounding beats. And it's like, okay.
He's like a poor man's really, because I think Alchemist he's like a poor man's Alchemist. Really poor. Similar.
Not even close. He's not even close to Alchemist.
No, with the soul, but I'm saying like similar, you know, with the soulful, and Alchemist. A lot of they don't do the drumless shit too. You know what I mean? So.
And I'm not gonna lie,
they
were sampling some songs that I like anyway. So it's like when I hear the beat, I automatically think of the other song. But when they start spitting dope verses, it's like, okay, I like this too. So the beat selection was dope, but it's just the marriage of them two. When I hear my Ransom, I don't want to hear Dave East. You feel what I'm saying? Like I don't really like the marriage.
I don't want the mashed potatoes touching the green beans on my plate.
That's what it sounded like. That's just I thought.
Because I'm used to hearing Ransom with Griselda. I'm not with the Dave East. It just sounded like two niggas that I know on the same track. It's like it didn't sound like they in there creating shit. It's just like, okay, we both got a dope beat. You spit your verse, I spit my verse. Let's throw Method Man on it. You spit your verse, I spit my verse. Let's throw 22 G's on it.
You know what? I can agree with that.
I spit my verse, and then we're gonna have this big sing the chorus. You spit your verse, like, come on, and then we're gonna have real ruin the song.
Chemistry. Like
that's the word, chemistry. Yeah.
There's no real chemistry on the album. Like he is right about that. Like it does feel like, and it's crazy too because if somebody would have told me these niggas just made this album through emails where like it's like, hey nigga, like I sent you a beat, you heard it, yeah, I fuck with it. All right, yeah, put your verse on it, yeah. Send it back, I'll come up with a chorus.
And I put mine on there.
Yeah, like that's if somebody told me that's how they made the album,
I would believe it.
I would definitely believe it.
Or if Ransom sent him a song like, yo, check out this song I did, and it just had beat left on the end, and he was like, yo, I rapped on the end of that shit just to see what you did.
I mean, I hate to say it, but I feel like this project could. I mean, I don't mind Dave East on it, but I can listen to this project without Dave East on it. And then
I would listen to it. I would probably.
I can just hear Ransom on this by itself. You know what I'm saying? Like, can they throw another verse on there?
It's almost like the damn honestly, this sounded probably like a better version of that Jay-Z and Jay Electronica album.
Yeah,
because we reviewed that too.
We did. That's the one where Jay pretty much ran tracks over fucking Jay Electronica. Like,
yeah, Jay was rapping like he wanted a deal. Like, hold on, like I don't want y'all niggas think I'm soft now because I'm I was Euro Jay. I'm chilling with Beyonce and like.
Yeah,
nah, nigga, I still got bars. I'm still home, nigga.
Yeah, I mean, dude went back to the number 7 J. The J that was down with, Malachi Z. York and shit. Like that dude was spitting like that. That shit.
He was channeling some prime jazzo in them bars.
I'm saying, like.
So yeah, like I fucks with the album, but yeah, like everybody's critiques, like I do see and understand. Like I really agree with them too. Like, cause I would want more chemistry from niggas if they're in the studio chilling, vibing, and they're around each other. If they make an album, like I felt like the Styles P. Dave East album had more chemistry.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can tell. Like, I mean, like for example, like How Fly with Currency and Wiz was amazing to me. You could tell they probably chilled in the studio smoking. Then the second one they did together a few years ago, you could tell that was probably just it wasn't just different. They weren't together vibing and chilling. It was
Even then, you supposed to still kind of catch the vibe, like.
Yeah, I mean, I would have, like, let's just say, like, there could have been some ad-libs, like, they could have ad-libbed each other's verse or some shit like that.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, chemistry, nigga, like that type of shit. But it just seemed like, okay, you're gonna go first and spit, I'm gonna go next and spit, and then this nigga over here, he'll spit after this, because
it's like no back and forth.
There was
no ad-lib, no choruses,
there was like zero back and forth, right? At all, like there was none.
Yeah, like no introductions, no out, like it's like a paint by numbers, like connect the dots. Like they did it well, but it's like here, nigga, damn. Ransom and Dave East, motherfucker, shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Ain't this what you wanted? Now compare this to the Gucci Mane and BG album that came out last year around this time. Production hard as fuck, dark, chemistry, the vibe, the choruses. Niggas sound like they had fun, but sound like they was on a mission. Like
the Gucci Mane and who?
BG.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Oh my god.
Bling bling, every time you come around my city, bling. BG, nigga, Chopper City.
Yeah.
Cash Money, BG.
I know who the fuck he is. I don't know the reference.
Oh damn! Nah, they dropped the album. I think Choppers and Bricks last year, and it was fucking fire.
Yeah, he was raving about LB was raving about that all in the fucking chat and shit. I still remember.
Yeah, I mean King P. I remember him saying he finally listened to it later and was like, yeah, he enjoyed it. Like,
yeah, I did. It was good.
So yeah, like, so I can't say I like this album better than that, but I still like this album. It was still good.
I can say I had more fun listening to the Birdman and Juvenile album. That album was fire.
I fuck with that album too. You're right. I remember you put me on to that one. They were having fun. There was chemistry. I get it. Yeah, that was enjoyable. You're right. That's what this is. It's funny because, wow, this is the irony. Like, there's so much talk about soul on this album, but it almost kind of feels soulless.
Like it lacks, yeah.
Yeah, like there's so much substance until there isn't.
Yeah, good thing this shit was 30 minutes because if an hour.
But I mean, shout out Happy because I saw I did see Ransom post or tweet that he was like up, high up in terms of the weekly chartings, and that's dope for real rap. That's what it was. At the end of the day, it was still bars. It's still like rap music, hip hop. To the essence.
Yeah. Fuck that. I'm a rep for the album. Like I fucked with it. Like.
But it makes me like I had an 8.
I can't compare it to like other shit. Like it ain't better than a lot of other shit out there.
I was definitely gonna give it an 8 until LB broke it down. Like it was basically like they just packed it in and didn't really put any effort. It's like shit.
But you know what? I couldn't like me. I think it's a 7.
Same.
But
yeah, so I'll say a 7 too. I'll say a 7.
I wouldn't disagree.
I give it an 8.
Yeah, like that's what I was gonna say. I wouldn't disagree with an 8. I could see an 8. But to me, it's a 7. But I can't see nothing higher than an 8.
No, I'm going 6 because it was feature heavy on a short project and it needed help. And it's already a collab. They needed help from production and they needed help from Method Man and 22 G's and like 6 and like, no. And you have to call on J Electronica, nigga. Like, come on.
Yeah, if you have all them features, nigga, this album needed to be like 12 or 13 songs. But then,
no.
Yeah, like I don't know if y'all could even handle that. Like,
it's feature heavy on the short project. That's a 6, yo.
You know what? And I could understand the 6. Like, it really is a 6 through 8 album. Really, where you kind of prefer. Like, if you like certain things more than others, you might lean more to the 8. If you like other things or didn't like other things more than others, you'll lean more to the 6. But I'm like right in the middle, pause, like 7. So it's 7, like what, 3 7s, a 6 and an 8.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. Yeah,
that's still not bad. Like I'm going back in the comments. Let me see. This nigga Rob was like, meh, skip. And he's like, dude, sound like they're reading off a paper. We said that at the same exact time, Shutter, where, salute, man, props for that. But yeah, there is some times where it sounds like Dave East is standing in front of the class reading a presentation about drugs or some shit. He does have that like vibe sometimes. Oh, what up, Chris Branson? Hit the like button and hit subscribe. Oh, hell yeah, salute. Yeah, y'all heard that, nigga. Yo, shout outs, yo. Y'all hit the like button and subscribe. Make sure, like,